welcome to day 2, everybody. It's really early here. I've not long been up, but I wanted to come on and open the advent calendars with you. So I'm going to do that quickly while I look such a state, and I'm going to come back when I'm ready. So, day 2 of the advent that Danny made me. Oh, look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, the dog's looking. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my word, I love it. It's gorgeous. So I've got that, and we'll go for day 2 on the calendar. Where's 2? Let's see if I can do it this way. Where is it? There it is. Oh. I can't get it out. Oh. Oh, that's gorgeous. That smells like, do any of you buy the fresh cotton scent? It smells like that. It smells just like the fresh cotton. That's one of my favourite scents. Oh, that's beautiful. The calendar, the candle calendar, me and Josh are sharing. So, because he really likes it yesterday, so he wished he could have one. So today, Josh is going to have this one. Has it got plastic around it? Feels like it's got a plastic wrap around it, but I don't think it has. So Josh is going to have this one today, and I'm going to have number 3. So we're going to have 12 each. That's really nice. So I'll leave that just in my holder. So Josh, yesterday's is all gone. I burnt it all. It lasted hours. When I burnt it in the afternoon, I turned it on in the afternoon. Lit it. It lasted right up until 8 o'clock last night, maybe a bit later actually. Really nice. So I look so much more presentable now.
You see that?
So, what was I going to... I wanted to talk to you about the Advent project. The Advent pants are no more. So, what has happened? Right, I'd cast these on the other day, followed the pattern exactly. I talked about this yesterday, and they ended up 6 inches too big, and a little bit high. I did get quite frustrated because what I enjoy most about Advent is knitting on the yarn each day. I don't want to knit it in January, I want to knit it in December on each day. So I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it now. But I'd sort of got myself okay with it and thought, right, it's fine. You're just going to be, a couple of weeks behind or whatever. It's fine. You're still going to be knitting on Advent in Advent. So I recast on again. I didn't get back to the same spot. I just did an inch or 2 just to try them on. I'd gone down to the absolute smallest size that I could. I went down to the smaller size and went down by 2 needle sizes. And they were still too big. They sort of just fit. Literally just fit. So once you've got them on, they're just going to bag up, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted them with some negative ease so they would feel snug and they wouldn't bag up. So I thought, right, okay, my options are here. I can carry on and I'm not going to be happy with them and I'm never going to wear them because it's not what I wanted. Or I can frog them and just choose a different project and accept that these Advent pants were not meant to be. So that's what I did. I was really gutted because I really wanted something so different that I haven't done before that I could really get into the thick of with Advent. And if I'd have gone down another needle size, I'd have been on 2.25 needles. That would have taken forever to knit on that size needle. So I just thought, no, okay, just no. Right, so then I had the dilemma of what am I going to make for Advent? I've just done the Stephen West twists and turns and I'm doing the Starflake in January, so I did not want a shawl. I have got 2 blankets on the go, so I didn't want a blanket. Plus I've just done the anthology throw. I didn't want a cowl. I've just made the sock head slouch cowl, so I didn't want a cowl. No. And I was really, really stumped last night. I thought, what am I going to do? I've got this gorgeous 20-gram advent calendar and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. So what have I decided? Right. So I am splitting my advent calendar into 3 projects. Possibly there could be a 4th, but at the moment 3. So project number 1 is it's going into my C2C, which is this one. So this is my corner to corner crochet join as you go blanket, which has been languishing for a little while. It needs some progress on it. So this is Advent Day 1, which I already put in last night. And that is going to really, really help this grow. So project number 1. Project number 2 is earlier on in the year I made these old sweatshirt socks. These are a free pattern on Ravelry. And they're absolutely gorgeous. They did take a fair bit of yarn. I haven't made them since, although I would love another pair. So I thought, what better than to make a pair of the old sweatshirt socks, because they're really long. This bit's really long and slouchy with my advent. So that is project number 2, and started last night. I have day 1 on each needle. So I'm actually really pleased it's worked out like this, because I've got lots to knit on each day. The socks literally take half an hour just to put. I'm doing 5 stripes on each sock. Project number 3. I am not going to tell you what this is going to be. You all know me and granny squares. But I am making a granny square. It's a project that I have talked about on the podcast. Now, by my reckoning, I'm not going to tell you what it's going to be. Some of you may know, some of you may remember. By my reckoning, if I can get this up to a decent size, I've got 6 grams left so far. That's why I'm saying there might be a 4th. I'll explain in a minute. If I can get this up to a decent size, I'm going to need 68 of these. And then I worked that out over the 24 days. I'm going to need 3 squares per day, which I'm not going to get in just the advent. So I'm going to have to add. It's going to have to be a project that I add extra to. But I'm going to need 3 squares a day. I'm just trying to get it to the right size. At the moment, it's not. So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm going to keep some intrigue like I wanted to do with the advent pants. But I need 68 of these. And I need 68 of those and 18 half grannies. So, and 2 quarters. I know one of you, Dawn, will know what I'm making. So, that is that. And the last project, I'm looking around, I'm a bit lost. Where's my bag? I've got a bag missing, hang on. My last project, if I have 3 grams left, is going to be on going into my granny triangle. No, not granny triangle, triangular blanket. This is the project by Ellie at Craft House Magic. It's her pattern. I don't think I'm going to have 3 grams. I'm still going to work on this every single day during Advent, but I'll just add mini scraps. I've got loads to that. So that is all my knitting for Advent. I've got this gorgeous DPN holder. I bought this when I first tried DPNs. It's a Bertie, is it Bertie and Poppet? It is. It's my favourite DPN holder. What I like about it is it's a big one. So I'll just open it back up. You can see that the DPNs only go up to this point. Everything's secure because there's extra buttons on for the smaller size. But when I'm working with a mini skein, and I've got I haven't got a triangle on the needles at the moment, but the mini skein fits in the end there, and I can still fasten it, so it holds my mini skein as well as my needles. So that's what I'm working on. That's what's happening. I'm very excited now. I was so disappointed last night. I really was so disappointed. I just thought, this happened to me last year. It's not fair. Last year, you all know that I started the habitation throw, but I only had a 10-gram advent calendar last year. And it was just coming up small. So I ended up scrapping it, I think, at day 8 or day 9, because it was coming up so small. In fact, no, it wasn't. It was halfway through, because I should have been decreasing, and it was tiny. So I ended up scrapping it and making the C2C. That's when I made my first C2C. But I'm really excited about the projects that I have. So plans for today are, I'm having a coffee, and then I really need to get my little butt into gear. I've got some orders to ship, which I'm going to go over to the main post office this afternoon and do. Our post office, our local, isn't open this morning. It's only a little post office, so it's not open every day. Plus with the strikes as well, it wasn't open yesterday or the day before, I believe. So our little one's not open, so I've got to trek on over to the big post office later on today, which I'll do. So I've got that to sort. I've got somebody coming to pick up an order today, so I've got that to sort. I've got to parcel it all up, because I think she's saving it for Christmas, so I want to make sure it's all wrapped and she can't peek at anything. That to do. And I think there was I still haven't rung the college. I need to ring the college for Josh. I need to ring the college, and I've got an email to reply to. So, but it's a much more relaxed day today. So I'm going to get on and have my coffee at the moment, and then get some jobs done, have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll head on out this afternoon over to the big post office. Don't we look festive?
I hope.
So we have just put together a bag of orders. Thank you so much to those of you that came to the update last night. We really, really appreciate it.
And thank you for none of you buying Not For Danny just yet.
So did please buy Not For Danny.
So
He thinks it's an omen that he can have the yarn.
it's an omen. No one's buying it, so I'm gonna have it.
So we have a bag of orders.
Yes.
Ready to ship. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much for coming to the shop.
And we need to replace the jar. It's a bit bare now.
You keep stealing it.
I don't eat any
You
of
go
those.
one for you, one for me.
I don't. Right, we're going to have some dinner.
No, because I've still got some stuff to sort out, but yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. And thank you very much for the new subscribers. Hello again. Hi, everyone.
So happy to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. I am behind with comments. I will catch up. Right, we're going to have some dinner, and then we're going to go to the post office. I'm waiting for someone to come at 2 to collect an order, which is sitting down there.
It's a very big order.
It's a big order.
It's a big order.
And then we're going to go to the post office. We're going to go to the main post office and
Give everyone little Christmassy presents.
and send out yarn. So
Yes.
I'm going to have something to eat. I think I might have some egg on toast. What are you having?
Might have egg on toast.
Oh yeah, you're going to have some egg.
Maybe.
Right, we're going to do that. We'll see you in a bit.
Wow.
Yeah, just going over to the main post office, says Danny.
Oh, hi.
As usual, I've got no coat on.
Probably still mine.
Yeah, forget chilly, Danny's got a coat I can wear. So, it's very busy. We're parked in Tesco's. It's really super busy, as it always is at this time of year. It's freezing cold. Got my gloves on, got my hat on, and we're off.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little prison shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on.
All shipped. The poor woman in the post office had had enough today. I felt so sorry for her. It was so busy. And we went in and she just looked exhausted. She really did. She was just...
All your orders have gone.
All the orders have gone. Posted by this lovely lady in the post office who was just very, very tired, bless her. So, everything's shipped. We're going down some steps. I might just need to watch where I'm walking a minute. Danny's holding me, look. He knows what I'm like.
Them little legs. I'll be careful.
The lady in the post office did say there are huge delays.
Yeah, so if you are posting, get it done pretty soon.
Yeah, we've just had some papers out
Do not post
as we were
after
queuing
the
up.
15th.
And one of the papers was showing the Royal Mail depot offices just filled with parcels. The parcels are shipped first class today, but she said you're looking at Wednesday or Thursday next week at the earliest before they'll be there. So it's all just, whoops, I'm gonna get knocked over, oh my god. So yeah, there are huge delays, so we just need everybody to be patient. They are on the way.
So if you are sending any loved ones or anything, any mail and stuff,
Get them sent now.
send them straight away. Don't send them after the 15th or they're not going to get them.
Yeah,
That's what we've just been discussing.
yeah. If you post anything
As you know,
out,
we have a business, so we need to make sure we're
don't
invited
post
you.
anything after the 15th. It won't get there. Right, we're going to nip into Tesco's now.
Yes.
So we're going to go do that. Then I'm going to go home, make myself a really nice cup of coffee.
Always coffee. Might have hot chocolate.
I've got to go back out. The kitchen light, the bulb has gone. Can't cope with that kitchen light, so we're going to head on over to Screwfix, I think. Yeah, you can come down and get your shoes on and see if we can get a light. I don't know where Screwfix is. I know it's in Guiseley somewhere. So I'm going to try and head out before it gets busy and go and grab a light. It's a strip light. I tried putting a lamp in the kitchen, but I can't cook by lamplight. So, I am just going to do that. Spooky, spooky. Right, we're going to go. Hello, everybody. It's 6:30. It's really late. I went to Screwfix, got a new light. This is a funny story. So, normally, anything like that, I will just order off Amazon, right? They were £30 on Amazon and couldn't get here till next Thursday. So I was thinking there is no way I can cope without a kitchen light. Because we don't have any sort of DIY shops local. But I did know there was a Screwfix in Guiseley. So, and bearing in mind the last time the light went, because it's a strip light, they last for ages. The last time the light went, an electrician put it in. So I've never had to actually change it myself. So went to Screwfix. It was £4.98 in Screwfix, so like so much cheaper. Anyway, picks up this light. I had a job on finding Screwfix because I hate going places like that. It's a man's place, not a woman's place. It's a man's place. So first of all, we have in Guiseley a big retail park. I'm going to put my coffee down a minute. And Screwfix is apparently behind. So I didn't want to go on my own. So I made Josh come with me. Danny was busy doing something else. It's like the tip. I'm the same at the tip. I will not go to the tip on my own. So for those of you that are not in the UK, the tip is where you take bulk refuse. And again, it's a man's place. I don't like going on my own. I've done it when I've absolutely have to do, but I really hate it. So I made Josh and Finn come with me. And because I didn't know what is behind this retail park, I'd been to the retail park many times, but I've never been behind it. And that's where all the big wagons come out. So I thought, I don't want to drive the car behind there in case I come across a big wagon. So I parked in the retail park and me and the kids trekked to Screwfix on foot. Anyway, I got the light, put it all in, and it still wouldn't work. I had bought, at the same time as I bought the bulb, I bought a starter motor because the bulb itself was turning on at the ends, but it wasn't actually lighting. So I bought a starter motor as well, thinking in case it's that. Put it all in, it wouldn't work. I thought, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm saying to Danny, it's just not working. There must be something wrong. So I checked the fuse box, and the fuse box was fine. Anyway, it turns out when you put the bulb in, you've got to turn it. I didn't know this. So after half an hour, Danny's like, you just turn it, Alex. The light in the kitchen is now working. Thank goodness. What a drama. Anyway, so it's been a bit of a busy afternoon again. It wasn't supposed to be, but I have got a nice free weekend. So I'm looking forward to having a nice relaxing weekend this weekend. So it's now 6:30. I'm going to end the vlog here, and I hope that you've all had a lovely, lovely day too of Vlogmas. Before I forget, you all left me some fantastic podcasters, Vlogmases to watch. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below of all the ones that I watch. Any that have been recommended, I will link every single one below. So if you like me and you enjoy watching all of the Vlogmases, you just need to click. That's it. So have a lovely evening, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye-bye.